Don't mind me, guys. We're going to be starting here shortly. Just going to send out my Discord stuff and let people know we're starting a stream. Okay, cool. So copy, start posting it in other places. This was kind of a last minute decision to do, but we're here and we're rocking it. Alright, this needs to go to X. Alright, we're gonna post. Alright, we're good. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another live stream. Oh, let me go back to my Discord, because I'm sharing in Discord so people, if they want to come in, can see it. Let me pop out so you don't get to see anything else. Okay. So it's just us. Wish we can close this. But whatever, we'll make do. Alright, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 boxes. These 3 boxes will be used against stellarchristophe to build a deck in battle. I think it will be a best of 3. We're probably going to stick to the standard rule. If you win, you get to decide what divine you're going to use. Your opponent will not be able to use that divine. So here's hoping we pull something good. I don't know what stellarchristophe has pulled yet. I didn't watch his video. I kind of wanted to be a surprise, but me and him, once we're done recording, we'll go over our pulls together and see who won the pulls. We should be battling within the next week or 2, so let's get into it. We're going to start in order. We're going to do base set first, and work our way over. I will say from Kickstarter, all the boxes I have opened so far for Kickstarter, I pulled a lot of staples. So here's hoping I continue to pull a lot of staples. Especially in the base set box, because counter runes are going to be important. Especially in a meta where we're opening 3 different boxes from 3 different sets. So it'll be curious. Alright. Oh. Alright. Well, that box is ripped. Alright. Box topper away. Hold on. I'm not a big fan of this. Give me 1 second. If no one else is going to hop in Discord, I'm not going to share on Discord. Alright. Can we activate now? Can we activate, please? Activate. Well, there we go. Cool. Here we go. We're live. Let me know how my audio is, please and thank you. My audio likes to be finicky sometimes. Don't know why, it just does. Alright. base set. Let's get started. I'm excited. People may be hopping in Discord, who knows? Tritaya, Drops, Forge, Roma Gem, Golden Apple, Necklace, Tornado, Bag of Winds, Hollow Moon Station, Toratlas, Feloy Island, Helios, Clovey, Sharon's Oval, Sakurasaur, Bearbog, Titanostalk, Cracking, Licorice. One second, do I still have the images of what our point systems are? I have the Frostfall one at least. I'll open. Oh, there's base set I see actually. And Daybreak. Cool. We're going to open these up real quick. Excuse me for one sec, guys. Alright. Nope, that's Daybreak. Alright. So looking at it, let me put them on my other screen so I don't have to block this screen. Alright. So, looks like for base set, we have Stellar Box Topper at 100, Stellar Rare at 50, Full Art Divines at 20, Full Art's 15, Hollow Spirits 10s, Popular Hollows are 5. Those are Viscera, Ambrosia, Rise, Alta, Pandora's. Hollows are 3. Staples are popular non-hollows at 1 point. Those are EQ, Tsunami, Ash Rabbit, Electric, Jolton, Shield. Let me go through this and see. No, nothing from that. Let's see. Now we have Feloy Island, Helios, Clovey, Sharon's Oval, Sakurasaur, Bearbog, Titanostalk, Cracking, Licorice. So nothing from those. We have Crack Kid, Ursmog, Roma Gem, Island, Golden Apple, Galaxy, Zephyrog, Javelantis, Hollow Infurix, Licorice. Roma Gem, Ursmog, Quackle, Sluggle, Urseer, Blazerus, Waspire, Kinleo, Glidesdale, Zaptor. Sluggle, Tadpuff, Jolton, Mount Olympus, Sorlet, Boombat, Lycavolt, Griffuse, Majesty, Zaptor. Sharon's Oval, Mount Olympus, Veritaqua, Quackle, Sorlet, Thunderbolt, Sparkit, Cynetric, Full Carries, Papyro. We have Clovey, Charon's, Mount Olympus, Ampup, Typhlant, Spynymph, Scavengem, Shield of Achilles, a staple that's good, Circle of the Sky Hollow, and a Zaptor. That's good, we have at least one shield. We have a Sluggle, Urseer, Clovey, Ignectar, Necrof, Sparkit, Thunderbolt, Tsunami, which is great, Hollow Nectar of the Gods, and a Leviathan. Alright, what's this message? Give me one sec, guys. I'm getting my... YouTube is now receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming and such viewers will experience buffering. You shouldn't be getting an issue, but okay. Maybe if I get out of Discord, that might free it up a little bit. Nothing right now, but alright, we'll see. Alright. Moving on. We have 2 staples that are pretty big right now. I'm kind of happy we're getting them. Alright, so Crack Kid, Ursmog, Roma Gem, Urskout, Warmite, Tornado, Necklace, Another shield, Floracne, Zaptor. Okay. Okay. We have Arataqua, a Crack Kid, Ursmog, a P-Gust, an Atlantis, an Ivory, a Foamy, a Pelaquarius, a Holokrakatuga, and a Zaptor. Crack Kid, Ursmog, Romagem, another Jolton, Veloy, Scythe, EQ, that's another point, and a good staple, that's my one-off. Kraken, Leviathan. We have Warmite, we have Smoltuga, we have Elechic, which is a point. We have Crack Kid, we have Arataqua, we have Astravit. You would think that this would be a staple, but it's not. Aeromare, Siracoon, Holoviscerus, that's 5 points, and a Lycurgus. Okay, doing great, doing great. I'm happy with my staples and my hollow pulls so far. Nimbug, Impup, Typhlant, Elechic, Smoltuga, Glavi, Cinder, Kinleo, Hollow Altar Stars, that's another 5 points, and a Lycurgus. Oh, I saw my screen go white for a second. I was confused. We have Drataya, Drops, Volcanic Forge, Golden Apple, Atlantis, Carry On, Pelaquarius, Foamy, Majersa, Leviathan. Elechic, Smoltuga, P-Gust, Helios, Island, Trident. Oh, Elechic is a point. Trident, Tsunami, another point. Thunderbolt of Zeus, Majersa, Taratlas. Ursmog, Romagem, Golden Apple, Charin, Clovey, Titanostalk, Blazerus, Waspire, Valakane, Vapyro. We have a Crack Kid, a Arataqua, a Quackle, a Clovey, a Charin, a Thunderstorm, a Bag of Winds, a Tornado, a Floracne, and a Taratlas. Alright, we have an Elechic for more points. Smoltuga, Warmite, Jolted, Tadpuff, Cynetric, Astrabbit, Ivory, Tectorus, Leviathan. Not bad, not bad. Charin, Sluggle, Tadpuff, Jolton, Veloy, Tsunami, Trident, Eruption, another full art Aeolus. That's my second full art that I pulled for it. I pulled 2 Aeoluses so far and 2 Demeters from my Kickstarter boxes. So Leviathan. Not bad. I won't say no to those. That was a good pack. Ursmog, Crack Kid, Arataqua, Quackle, Impup, Chrysor, Carry On, Pelaquarius, Hollow Leviathan, and a regular Leviathan. Typhlant, Impup, Nimbug, Urseer, Clovey, Sakurasaur, Bear Bug, Scythe, Trifernal, Vapyro. P-Gust, Golden Apple, Romagem, Urskote, Retaria, Sparkit, Signetric, Astrabbit, Volcaries, Papyro. Atlantis, P-Gust, Electric, Helios, Island, Eruption, Hammer, EQ, Hollow Ambrosia, Leviathan. Okay, that was a good pack. They gave me an Ambrosia pickup, it gave me a EQ and an Electric, even though I only need one EQ. Charon, Mount Olympus, Sorlet, Tritaya, Drops, Scythe, another EQ, Hammer, Aphoros, Lycris. Okay. Necrup, Helios, Island, Urskote, Sluggle, Thunderbolt, Sparkit, Signetric, Eaglelinks, Vapyro. Veritaqua, Crack Kid, Ursmog, Volloy, Island, Boombat, Galaxy, Zephyrog, Hololotagon, Teralis. We have a Sluggle, Urseer, Clovey, Warmite, Urskote, Eruption, Trident, Tsunami 4-point, Clydesdale, Teralis. Alright, here we go. We have Electric 4-point, Smoltuga, Warmite, Tadpuff, Jolton 4-point, Zephyrog, Javelantis, Ivory, Hollow Sonicore, Lycris. We have P-Gust, Electric 4-point, Smoltuga, Drops, Tritaya, Tornado, Necklace. My third shield, I got my playset, Imperial, Leviathan. I'm happy, I got my playset of shields. And I have a playset of Tsunamis. Sorlet, Quackle, Veritaqua, Typhlant, Ignectar, Tornado, Necklace, Shield number 4, Majesty, Lycris. I want to thank you guys once again for stopping by the stream and watching and showing your support. It means a lot to me. Helios, Necruff, Ignectar, Typhlant, Ignectar, Aomare, Siracoon, Chrysaor, Majesty, Papyro. I think I have an idea. Electric 4-point, P-Gust, Atlantis, Quackle, Veritaqua, Terternstock, Blazerus, Waspire, Tectorus, Zaptor. And then final 4 packs of base set. P-Gust, Electric 4-point, Smoltuga, Atlantis, P-Gust, Sparkit, Thunderbolt, Tsunami, Hollow Gutterbolt, and a Vapyro. Atlantis, Golden Apple, Romagem, Tritaya, Drops, Foamy, Ivory, Javelantis, Spinosect, Teralis. Atlantis, P-Gust, Electric 4-point, Crack Kid, Veritaqua, Signetric, Sparkit, Thunderbolt, Hollow Pandora's Box, and a Lycris. I don't know why I said Atlantis. And then final pack. And Pup, Nimbug, Volcanic, Smoltuga, Warmite, Bear Bog, Terternstock, Blazerus, Majesty, Zaptor. And then Box Topper may or may not be stellar. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Regular Volt Tempest. So let's go ahead and put these away. So these are the hollows, and then these are the staple cards for points. I'll put them here. I'm running out of room at my desk, which is unfortunate. I will put them face up in the box, or sideways in the box. Yeah, let's go sideways in the box so I know. That was my box. I got my playset of shields. I'm happy. Shields are important. I got tsunamis. Those are important unless I'm against water. Alright, so that's it for those. Now let's go into our points for Frostfall. Now, points for Frostfall isn't too different. So you have your box topper at 100, you have your stellar rare at 50, you have full art Keon at 20, you have reverse stellars at 35. Sorry, I forgot about reverse stellars for a second. You have your full art, your hollow spirit, your popular hollows, which the popular hollows. Let me turn that down. The popular hollows for this set are the Liths, Moss Station, Divine Blessing, and Chains of Prometheus. Regular hollows, 3 points, and then you have staples, non-hollows for popular, which are Cornucopia Ambrosia, Race to the Top, Poison Nectar, and the Morfrost. Frostfall hasn't really been kind to me lately, so let's see. Well, that's not true. It has kind of been kind to me, but we'll see how well. Alright. Box topper away. Could be the mythical, legendary X out of 10 Cryo Scorch that no one has yet to see yet, despite everyone opening a lot of boxes. So, who knows? Alright. Let me take a sip of my beverage. And let's get into it. Alright. Snow Waddle, Mount Olympus, Cockatoodle, Bobloon, Side Nectar, Morfrost Indus is a point, Frigicub, Neandersloth, Iwoolly, Scepter. Sorry if you see me looking up to the screen, I have the image pulled up so I can keep track of the pulls. Paleoth, Chalotl, Mount Olympus, Cockatoodle, Bobloon, Stoke, Rise, Race is a point, Hollow Wasp Ivy is a point, Scepter. Nope, don't put that away. Catarant, Atlantis, Nimbug, Napoon, Giraflora, Race to the Top, another point, Tower Winds, Sandstorm, and Parawat, Vapyro. Ursaden, Platypulse, Island, Mountains, Funglow, Terrasail, Findust, Charcoon, Hollow Flamemoth, and a Lycoris. Okay. So these 4 can go away. These 4 can start. Dratogla. Do we do Dratoglas? No, I felt like we probably wanted to, but we didn't. Abominursa, Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Permafrog, Indus, 4 point, Frigicub, Cryo Scorch, Vapyro. Mount Olympus, Cockatoodle, Dratogla, Abominursa, Cryoling, Cornucopia 4 point, Search the Forge, Rise, Hollow and Frostix, and a Terratlas. Oh, I did that, whatever. Mountain, Funglow, Paleoth, Chalotl, Corvril, Race to the Top 4 point, Cryovern, Penguat, Cryo Scorch, Terratlas. Mountains, Funglow, Bobloon, Side Nectar, Lichen for a point. Sandstorm, Tower, Race for a point. Hollow Wasp Ivy for more points, and a Zaptor. We have Island, Mountain, Funglow, Paleoth, Chalotl, Stoke, Rise, Rise to the Top, Cryoscorch, Lycoris. Ursecoat, Poloi, Giraflora, Frostmite, Snowwaddle, Cornucopia, Point, Stoke, Rise, Hollow Flamemoth, and a Lycoris. Corbrel, Cyprong, Tideflow, Catarant, Atlantis, Rise, Sandstorm, Tower, Poison Nectar, that's a point, and a Lycoris. Cyprong, Tideflow, Atlantis, Nimbug, Narpoon, Cornucopia, 4 point, Stoke, Terrasail, Morlith Hollow for a point. Pack down, I repeat, pack down. Alright. Poloi, Ursaden, Platypulse, Drotagua, Abominursa, Findust, Charcoon, Scepter, Corbrum, Flareon. Ursaden, Platypulse, Ursicle, Island, Mountain, Race for a point, Tower, Sandstorm, Iwilly, Scepter. Vampiro, no shot. Stellar Chivalror. Boy, that's the second one I've ever pulled. I traded my other one away, but this is 87 out of 99. I am so happy. Alright, that gives me 50 points to use against stellarchristophe. I hope he didn't pull any Stellars, but that's awesome. Vampiro, Rise, Sandstorm, Tower, Abominursa, Cryoling, Forge, Nemisil, Corbrel. Now this makes me want to just run a Frost deck again. That's awesome. I'm going to set you aside up here. Cool. I traded one away at Dallas, and I got one back. That's awesome. Yo, Eclipse came in right in time. Welcome, welcome, man. You showing up gave me that stellar luck. I finally got a stellar out of all my boxes. I'm glad it was against stellarchristophe, too. Funglow, Paleoth, Ignectar, Warfrost for a point, Ursicle, Cornucopia, Stoke, Rise, Drotagua, Flareon. Oh, you've been lurking? Yeah. I figured you guys have. I saw you guys were still in the Discord, so I wasn't sure if you've been looking. Bro, if I pull a second Funglow, I will die of laughter, man. That's going to be great. Hey, Leo. Thanks for stopping by. Mount Olympus, Cockatoodle, Babloon, Ignectar, Lichen for a point, Race to the Top for a point, Tower Winds, Sandstorm, Comagma, Vampiro. Zaptor, Caperfume, Race, Tower, Mountains, Funglow, Paleoth, Chalotl, Ursecoat. We're both just chilling watching. That's cool, that's cool. You can hop into the Discord if you want to talk. I don't mind you guys being in the thing while I'm pulling stuff. Bro, if I pull Octagon, man, whew, I'd be happy. Babloon, Ignectar, Babloon, Ignectar. God, Frostfall packs. You gotta love them. Lichen for a point, Tower, Race for a point, Avalanche, Cryoscorch, Lycoris. Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Snow Waddle, Mount Olympus, Cockatoodle, Cryovern, Penguwat, Permafrog, Cryoscorch, Lycris. Alright. Next set of 4, come on down. Nope. Leviathan, Imperawat, Sandstorm, Tower, Race, Snow Waddle, Island, Mountain, Funglow, Paleoth. Excuse me. Ursicle, Island, Mount Olympus, Cockatoodle, Bubloon, Panzer, Smoky, Raceros, Hollow Circle of the Sky, and Flare Mine. Leviathan, Clomagma, Terrasail, Findust, Charcoon, Tadflow, Lantis, Nimbug, Narpoon, Giraflora. Cyprong, Tadflow, Urskote, Veloy, Ursidon, Indus 4-point, Frigicub, Blizzard, Hollow Chivalror, and a Flare Mine. Alright. Thank you, Jazz. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join. We're in the Frostfall. This is our only Frostfall box left, and it's against stellarchristophe. So that Stella pulled up me 50 points towards our battle, because whoever has the highest amount of points after all 3 boxes will get to decide what divine favor we're going to use, or what divine god we're going to use. The other person won't be able to use that divine at all. So if I win, I can pull Zeus or Demeter, depending on how our decks are built or what kind of decks ideas we have going, and go from there. Terratlas, Imperawat, Smoky, Raceros, Terrasail, Ignectar, Lycan 4-point, Ursicle, Island, Mountains. Paleoth, Cholotl, Mountain, Funglow, Paleoth, Race to the Top 4-point, Cryovern, Penguwat, Hybufen. Maybe run it back Hybufen against Chris and have him lose against it again. Lycris. That would be fun. Vapiro, Racerage, Avalanche, Blizzard, Cornucopia 4-point, Ignectar, Lycan, Ursicle, Island, Mountain. Yeah, wow, you pulled 3 boofs. I will tell you, before Kickstarter, out of all the boxes that I have opened of Frostfall, before that point, I only have pulled 2 or 3 Hybufins. Now that I've opened Kickstarter, I pulled like 1 in every single box. But before that, I only pulled 3 and I opened like 12 boxes of Frostfall. It's kind of wild to think about. Snow Waddle, Mount Olympus, Island, Mountain, Funglow, Blizzard, Cryovern, Penguwat, Hollow and Frostix, and a Flare Mine. Leviathan, Corbrum, Raceros, Race to the Top 4-point, Tower, Veloy, Ursa, Platypulse, Fotagua, Abominursa. Urskote, Veloy, Ignectar, Lycan 4-point, Ursicle, Panzer, Smoky, Raceros, Hollow Brontoglow, and a Terratlas. Terratlas, Exalt Flare. I have the reverse sellers that I pulled from Shattered Stars. I'm happy about that. Blizzard, Cornucopia, Soak the Forge, Lycris, Vapiro, Cholotl, Urskote, Ursicle. My Shattered Star video will go up once an actual log is able to get the renders and put together my thumbnail. You get your Shattered Stars Friday, hopefully? Nice. Tomorrow, I think I have something coming in. I think it's the tournament award that I got for getting first place. That one's either coming tomorrow or Friday. So I'm ready to open that stuff up too. Trotagua, Balmanursa, Chilolotl, Urskote, Veloy, Neandersloth, Terrasail, Findust, Hollow Flammoth, and a Teralis. I think I'm probably going to sell my uncut sheet. I have way too many uncut sheets. I'm about to get a third one. I at least want to keep maybe one, but I have two that I might put up for sale. And that can help fund some stellar buys. Or some more commissions. Because I think one of the things is we're getting up there to 500 subscribers. I think my next giveaway will actually be a play mat. I think that's what I want to do for 500. That or get a tattoo, one of the two. Papyro. No shot. A Stellar Findust. 68 out of 99. Best box of Frostfall ever. 2 Stellars. No way. That's 100 points altogether. Findust, number 68. Findust! Look at him. Look at the boy. Look at the boy. Alright. Rise from the Depths. Sandstorm, Tower, Urskote, Veloy, Ursaden, Platypulse, Trotagua. That is crazy. That's actually been the first box I've ever pulled 2 Stellars out of. Absolutely bonkers. Nimbug, Narpoon, Corbrel, Cyprong, Tadflow, Neandersloth, Panzer, Smoky, Gigaflora, Papyro. Frostball be like that. You right. Frostball do be like that. You know what's funny? I just pulled 2 serialized Stellars, but I have yet to pull a reverse Stellar from Frostball. I have none of the bears. I have no reverse Stellars. Yeah, because that's cool that we both pulled 2 Frostball Stellars. So did Christophe, technically. Didn't he? From when he opened, he got 2? I don't remember. I know he got Aerowatt. In one of my boxes, I did pull an Aerowatt, but I don't count those. Narpoon, Giraflora, Frostmite, Snowwaddle, Mount Olympus, Race for Point, Terrasail, regular Findust, not as cool, Poison Nectar for a point, and a Papyro. Final pack. Narpoon, Giraflora, Nectar, Lycan for point, Ursicle, Stoke, Rise, Rage for point, Comagma, Flare Mine. Alrighty. That wraps that one up, and let's see. Hey, who knows? If this box is truly cracked, we pull the X out of 10, right? Let's see if this box gets crazy. 3, 2, 1. No, regular Crash Course. Could you imagine the hype if I pulled 2 Stellars and the box topper? Bro, I would have been up screaming around. Jesus Christ, that would be so hype. And think, you guys would have been here to see it. Alright. That's going to be a tough one for stellarchristophe. I know he opened his earlier, or the other day, but I don't know if he was able to pull any Stellars out of Frostfall. But me getting those Stellars definitely helped towards my points of getting first place for that. I will keep the Stellars out. I will keep the Stellars there. And then we have the Hollows. Yeah, I got 12 Hollows in those 2, so yeah, it works out. God, look at that thick stack of Race of the Tops. All of these are Race of the Tops. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of points. More Frost. More Frost. And then a couple Cornucopias. I will set you sideways in the box. Alrighty. That was a lot. Whew. Now, the final box of the boxes that I have to open against stellarchristophe. Now, after this, we have 5 other boxes of Daybreak to open. So let's try to get as many Stellars as we can today. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? There's my pen. I use a pen to get boxes open. I'm a degenerate. If someone would like to clip me pulling those 2 stellars and so we can submit them to 1SPlays for their stellar montage stuff, that would be highly appreciated. But if you guys can't, that's fine. I can get it later. Alright, box topper goes away. Okay. Alright. Get a drink. Alright. So, the breakdown for Daybreak, we have the Stellar Box Topper is 100. The Serialized Stellars are 50 points. Reverse Stellars are 55. The Full Art Apollo is 25. The Full Art is 20. The Hollow Spirit is 20. The popular hollows for the set are Apollo, Celestia, Lustragon, the Lith, Felice, and Spectrus. Regular hollows are 3 points. The popular non-hollows are Broomalinx, Exaltus, Ash Rabbit, Morfrost Bat, Dense Fog, First Light, Soulstalks, Plucky, Corashine. Oh, Chase Roll. I don't know if Christophe did his Chase Roll. So we each choose 1 card, Hollow or Full Art, to declare their chase. The first time we pull that said card, it is worth double points. So my chase card... let's go with... Heliolith. And that'll get us 10. Don't want to go too crazy, but you know, sometimes you have to. Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Sobel, Kafmel, First Lights, Poison Tunic, Mudslide. Oh, yay! My full art is a Phosphocell, guys. That's like my 12th. Leviathan. Could have been better. Oh well. Would have loved another PTA or something. Don't Poke, Follow, Trotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Intercell, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Hololuminate Spirit, Broomalinx, 4 points. Let me move the hollows over. Set that down. Come on. There we go. Pandalance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Pheromel, Bear Bog, Scavop Coal, Pharaohgeist, Luminape. And then another pack. Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Sobel, Kafmel, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Reverse Stellar Plucky, guys. Reverse Stellar Plucky. Alrighty. And a Lycris. Man, that's crazy. Alright. Super happy. Yo! Within the first 4 packs, Reverse Stellar. Let's try to get a Serialized Stellar out of this box, too. Jeez, man, we're on a roll. I don't know if Christophe can win. Plucky Ducky. That is a pluckiest of duckies. Look at it. Look at how pretty he is. Hugging his harp. Well, in this case, that would probably be a she. Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Sobel, Kafmel, Bow of Apollo, First Light, 4 point, Poison Tunic, Hollow Bronto Wisp, and a Flare Mine. Eddie, Laracel, Tuca, Toxoswarm, Rhynymph, Soulstalks, I think is the point. Yes. Pheromel, Bear Fog, Hollow Circle, Leviathan. Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rommel Cole, Humbust, Eddie, Bow, First Light 4 Point, Poison Tunic, Hollow Spectrus, Tyralis. Ooh, excuse me. We have Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandolence, Mudlet, Veramel, Bear Bog, Scout Coal, Cryoblast, I think is one of them. No, Cryoblast is not. Then a Zapdos. I guess we were sleeping on Cryoblast at the time. No big deal. Okay. Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Cathmel, Scavicoal, Humburst, Barky-Tide, Valiferos, Luminate. Tratora, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Pigleam, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Hollow Lushagon, Flormine. Alright. Puppy Dragon, Eclipse's favorite card from Daybreak. Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandolence, Mudlet, Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Kerberos, Zapdos. Plucky, Pandolence, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Cryo, Flormine. Fun Guide, Rommel Cole, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Chronodile, Luminate. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Ruminous, Soul Stalks, Veramel, Dense Fog, Leviathan. Alright, we're doing it. We're getting there. Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Cathmel, Corvishine, Scavicoal, Humburst, Barky-Tide, Cyclovenom, Allen. It's pack 3, pack 4. Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Cathmel, Rock, Nomodile, Leobright, Hollow Kerberos, Luminate. Eddie, and it's a kind of decent blue bleed. Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Rhinonym, First Light, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Cypremol, and an Owloon. The Elestral that everyone forgot was a Nexus form. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Inacel, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Ferrogeist, Flormine. Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandolence, Mudlet, Morphrost Bat, Pulsar, Bow, Exaltus, Luminate. Lumaru, Soulbell, Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Leobright, Ruminous, Soul Stalks, Valiferos, Flormine. Okay. Verituka, Toxiswarm, Renymph, Temple, Guardian, Bear Bog, Scavicoal, Humburst, Cyclovenom, Allen. Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rock, Nomadile, Leobright, Ruminous, Pharaohgeist, Leviathan. Larvacell, Tuca, Toxic Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Bat Form, Pulsar, Bow, Cycloblast, Flare Mine. Panelance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Bow, First Light 4-point, Poison Tunic, Cryspore, Lycris. Baratuka, Toxic Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Soul Stalks 4-point, Pharaoh Mel, Bear Bog, Lustrodon, and Illuminate. Fun Guide, Vermicole, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Humburst, Porky Tide, Intercell, Novacore, Slepton, Elestral, and a Leviathan. I really think Novacore can do a lot more. Corvishine, Plucky, Panelance. Oh, I have not been counting Corvishines. Alright. Mudlet, Voltuga, Porcutide, Nacelle, Fulgaries, Tense Fog, Illuminate. We'll go back through once or twice more before we wrap it up and see if I've missed points, because I'm sure I've missed points. Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rumacole, Humbust, Eddie, Javalucan, Bat, Pulsar, Cryoblast, Aloon. We have 8 packs left. Lumaru, Sobel, Cuffmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Humburst, Porcutide, Intercell, Pharaohgeist, Flare Mine. Panelance, Mudlet, Voltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Fulgaries, Javalucan, Bat, Exaltus, Luminate. Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rumacole, Porcutide, Intercell, Fulgaries, Novacore again, and a Zaptor. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Soul Stalks, Fairmount, Bear Bog, Coastalith, and a Flare Mine. Not the lith I wanted to see. 4 packs. Hopefully we can pull out a lid. Cuffmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Rock, Nomadile, Leobright, Valiferos, Flare Mine. Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rumacole, Humbust, Ruminous, Soul Stalks, Pharaoh Pharaohgeist, Illuminate. Fun Guide, Rumacole, Humbust, Eddie. Look at how blue that Eddie is. Larvacell, Intercell, Fulgaries, Javalucan, Exaltus, Lepyro. Alright, final pack. Baratuka, Toxic Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Bat, Pulsar, Bow, Cryspore, Leviathan. So I did not get my chase card, surprisingly. But okay, let's quickly go through these stacks and see just in case I missed any. I think I missed Corvishine somewhere. Let's quickly go through. No, so I can put that away. Put those in a box. Do these have? No, that can go in the box. Thumb through these real quick. No, nothing in that. Okay. There's a quarter shine, so I did miss one at least. 2, 3. It's weird that we made quarter shine one of the popular non-hollows over other things, but which is crazy, I guess. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. Another quarter shine. Quarter shine plucky. I guess I missed some pluckies too. Okay, and that's all. Alrighty, not bad. Alright. Put those in. Get the staples and the hollows ready. Okay, I'll keep the reverse stellar out so I can take a big photo at the end. Alright, so those are in. Now, moment of truth, box topper. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a Fairgeist. That would have been super hype if it was a box topper, but it's not. It's really the Fairgeist. Alrighty, that concludes all the boxes for the battle. I have a lot of deck options. Well, I'll talk with Christophe and see if we want to build like 2 or 3 decks and do a 2 out of 3. Whoever wins with the most decks wins, or something like that. Kind of gives us more variety considering we opened 3 boxes. We'll go with that. And then I'm going to take my dog out and put him to bed, and then I'm going to get a drink, and I'll be right back, and then we'll start on these final 5 boxes of Daybreak. Alright, I'll be back. I don't even have an ending soon. Be right back. I'm going to the starting screen. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Let me take a quick photo of these before I get them confused with my other Daybreak stuff. Post. Give me 1 second. I'm posting them everywhere, guys. Alrighty. I see I'm already getting messages on multiple pings of people giving thumbs up and everything, but the show must still go on. Shout out to if you're still here. Alright, let's get started. 5 boxes to go. Let's see if we can pull any more Magic Stellars or Reverse Stellars. Alright. Super hype. Alright, let's do this. Alright, now my pings may or may not be annoying. Yeah. Weird thing of doing these live. Don't be rude. There we go. There we go. Box was being a little difficult. We got it. Just had to talk it out over there. Alright. Cool. How did I use that boxes? Alright, box topper away. We'll come back to it. I once again want to thank everyone for showing up and being here as I'm doing these polls. It's really awesome opening stellars when people are watching. It really means a lot. Especially when you can be doing something else with your night. But here, you're stuck here with me, so couldn't be happier to be stuck here with you. Alright. Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lunar, Soulbell, Cavmel, Anacel, Fulgaris, Jalucan, Argo, Leviathan. Bloom, Poke, Follow, Datora, Sundial, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Brontowisp, and a Toratoise. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Porcutide, Inacel, Fulgaris, Golden Fleece, Leviathan. Oh, 1 second. I gotta pop everything. Hey, 10 out of 10, I'll take it. Yeah, procrastinate with me. Couldn't. I mean, you can kind of multitask, but you know, I don't blame you. Remocoal, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Verituka, Scarecrow, Humburst, Porcutide, Valiferos, Vapiro. How's school going? You have a couple more weeks of this semester, if I remember. Cavmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pendolins, Mudlet, Barrowmel, Bearbog, Scarecrow, Ashrabbit, Flareon. Voltuga, Bearbib, Fungud, Vermicoal, Humbust, Bearbog, Scarecrow, Humburst, Serpamel, Owloon. Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Cavmel, Nomodile, Leobrite, Ruminous, Circle, Owloon. Voltuga, Bearbib, Fungud, Vermicoal, Humbust, First Light, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Ashrabbit, Owloon. Eddie, Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Rhynymph, Rock, Nomodile, Leobrite, Cyclovenom, Toratoise. Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Barrowmel, Bearbog, Scarecrow, Cryspore, Toratoise. Rhynymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Poke, Humburst, Porcutide, Inacel, Basuatuga, Vapiro. Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Rhynymph, Temple, Javelucan, Morfrost, Pulsar, Arcalith, Lycoris. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Poke, Follow, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Lustragon, Vapiro. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Fulgaris, Javelucan, Morfrost, Tuga, Vapiro. And there's one stage all of a sudden. Datora, Sundial, Glim, Nebuleo, Pigleam, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Ashrabbit, Leviathan. Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Cavmel, Corvishine, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Nomodile, Valiferos, Vapiro. Excuse me. Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandalance, Mudlet, Anisel, Fulgaris, Shavlucan, Renosect, Papyro. Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rimacole, Soulstocks, Faramel, Bear Bog, Full Art Lestragon, beautiful Puppy Dragons back to back, and a Papyro. Better than a Phosphocell, that's for dang sure. Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rimacole, Humbust, Eddie, Scarecrow, Humburst, Barky Tide, Hollow Lestragon, not Lestragon, Hollow Lycris, and an Exaltus. Plucky, Pandalance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bearbib, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstock, Sparrowgeist, Leviathan. Soulbell, Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandalance, Humburst, Porcutide, Anisel, Argo, Allen. Bloom, Poke, Follow, Dratora, Sundial, Faramel, Bear Bog, Scavocole, Valiferos, Flaremine. Fun Guide, Rimacole, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Morfrost, Pulsar, Bow, Chronodile, Lycris. Boltuga, Bearbib, Fun Guide, Rimacole, Humbust, Bear Bog, Scavocole, Humburst, Renosect, Lycris. Rimacole, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Beartuga, Bear Bog, Scavocole, Humburst, Pursuituga, Flaremine. Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Jatora, Sundial, Bow, First Light, Poison Tunic, Golden, and a Papyro. Rhynymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Bow, First Light, Poison Tunic, Circle of the Sky, everyone's favorite hollow, and Illuminate. Soulbell, Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandalance, Humburst, Porcutide, Anisel, Crespore, and Terratless. I have so much stuff I gotta clean. This room is a mess. Plucky, Pandalance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bearbib, Morfrost, Pulsar, Bow, Valiferos, Flaremine. Okay, well, I'll just... Bloom, Poke, Follow, Jatora, Sundial, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Nomodile, Cyclovenom, Leviathan. Glimbet. Interesting. Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstocks, Renosect, Zaptor. Soulbell, Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandalance, Bow, First Light, Poison Tunic, Arclith, Zaptor. And then final 4 packs of this box. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Bow, First Light, Poison Tunic, Kosalith, Zaptor. Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Jatora, Ruminous, Soulstocks, Faramel, Ash Rabbit, Illuminate. Sundial, Glim, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Bear Bog, Scavenged Coal, Humburst, Cyclovenom, Aloon. Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Mudslide, Rock, Nomodile, Cryoblast, Zaptor. Alrighty. Let's see the box topper. In 3, 2, 1. Pharaohgeist. Regular. Ready for fight. Pull this. Put those. Got these in. Drop the Pharaohgeist. Is there any hollows in here that I want to like? I'm going to stop setting hollows off to the side. Because I have too many of them. I'll at least set the Luster Gun off to the side. But the others can go in the box. I'll worry about you later. Or not at all. But we'll get that right later. Alright, so that box is done. 4 more to go. Alright. Yep, come on. There you go. Pen for the win. Alright. Alright. Box topper off to the side once again. Alright. Nope. Step back. Ready for a fight. Alright, let me take a sip of my beverage that's slowly gone. Wow, it's only been like almost an hour and a half? Crazy. Alright, let's do this. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Porcutide, Anacell, Fulgari, Cyclovenom, Zaptor. Fun Guide, Brummel, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Pheromel, Bear Bog, Scavenged Coal, Exaltus, Zaptor. Vertuga, Toxiswarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell, Cryspore, Lycris. Mullet, Boltuga, Bearbib, Fungide, Rummel, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Morfrost, Lustragon, and a Terralis. Lot of puppy dragons. Is it trying to tell me to build puppy dragon deck? Which isn't fair because I've used Lustragon plenty of times. I know how it works. Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Scavenged Coal, Humburst, Porcutide, Full Art Celestleo. This one's not bad. I'd rather have pulled something else on a Leviathan. Boltuga, Bearbib, Fungide, Rummel, Humbust, Morfrost, Pulsar, Bow, Brummelings, Leviathan. Boltuga, Bearbib, Fungide, Rummel, Humbust, Javalucan, Morfrost Bat, Pulsar, Cryoblast, Ellen. Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Porcutide, Anacell, Fulgaris, Dense Fog, Luminate. Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Porzitunic, Mudslide, Rocket Hard Place. Lycris is the Hollow Wind Spirit, or Hollow Spirit in general, and Astrabit. We have Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Bear Bog, Scavacol, Humburst, Merblings, Flormine. Calfmail, Corvus-Shine, Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Nomodile, Leobright, Ruminous, Cosalith, Flormine. Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Big, Bear Bib, Funguide, Remocoal, Mudslide, Rockin' Hard Place, Nomodile, Hollow Apollo, and a Lycris. So, out of all the decks I've built in my life and through these box battles, I want to try to build a deck. I can't even speak right now. A deck that's different from the others. So I don't want to just build a Lustragon deck. I don't want to just build a Wasp 5e deck. Don't want to just build a Frost Lockdown deck. Like, I want to do something different. And if Christophe is watching this and it gives away things, it gives away things. But Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Jotora, Sundial, Bear Bog, Scavacol, Humburst, Ash Rabbit, Leviathan. Remocoal, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Tuca, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Morphrost Bat, Brontowisp, Flormine. Rhynymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Novacore, Vapyro. Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmail, Corvus-Shine, Pulsar, Bow, Burst Light, Cyclovenom, Zaptor. Panelance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Funguide, NSL, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Ash Rabbit, Vapyro. Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmail, Corvus-Shine, Plucky, Scavacol, Humburst, Porcutide, Subatuga, Toralis. Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmail, Corvus-Shine, Morphrost, Pulsar, Bow, Chronodile, Toralis. Funguide, Remocoal, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, First Light, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Parageist, Luminate. Follow, Jotora, Sundial, Glim, Nebuleo, Mudslide, Rock, Nomodile, Argo, and an Aloon. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Nomodile, Circle, everyone's favorite Hollow, and Leviathan. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstocks, Chronodile, Toralis. Eddie, Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Rhynymph, Porcutide, NSL, Fulgaris, Brumelings, Flormine. Follow, Jotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Morphrost Bat, Ash Rabbit, Leviathan. Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Ruminous, Soulstock, Sparamel, Exaltus, Lycris. Verituka, Toxiswarm, Rhynymph, Temple, Guardian, First Light, Tunic, Mudslide, Valiferous, Flormine. Glim, Nebuleo, P-Gleam, Lumaroo, Soulbell, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell, Ferrogeist, Luminate. P-Gleam, Lumaroo, Soulbell, Cafmel, Corvishine, Rock, Nomodile, Leobright, Ferrogeist, Zaptor. Rumacole, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Baratuka, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell. There's a Heliolith that I wanted last box, or in the when I was doing the packs, but I'll take it. Vapiro. Eddie, Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Renim, Porcutide, Anacell, Fulgaris, another Heliolith, and a Atlas. Interesting. Boltuga, Bearbib, Fungide, Rumacole, Humbust, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell, Cyclovenom, Luminate. Then final 4 packs of this box. Toxiswarm, Rhynam Temple, Guardian Bloom, Anacell, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Ferrogeist, Leviathan. Baratuka, Toxiswarm, Rhynam Temple, Guardian, Porcutide, Anacell, Fulgaris, Sephirmal, and a Taralis. Follow the Wisp, Drotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Hollow, Circle the Sky, everyone's favorite, and an Aloon. Final pack. Larvacell, Tuca, Toxiswarm, Rhynam Temple, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Hollow Apollo, and a Flare Mine. Alright, so nothing from that box just yet. Let's see what the X out of 10 is. Could be a stellar, it might not be. In 3, 2, 1. Chronodile. I would really love the X out of 10 Chronodile. I think that would make Chronodile really awesome. And I know if I did pull it, I know the one person who would be rushing to message me. Some people know that person because they're in the Discords. But. Alright, put those in. Nothing in here really stands out to add out, so I'll just drop, put you in, and carry on my way. Okay. 3 boxes left. Alright, take a sip of the drink. Alright. There we go. Alright. Box hopper away. And the packs will play. Alright. Boltuga, Bearbib, Fungide, Rumacole, Humbust, Bow, First Light, Tunic, Brumalinx, Flare Mine. Cafmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Panelin, Smudlet, Javalucan, Morfrost, Pulsar, Manaject, Lycoris. Drotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, P-Gleam, Nomodile, Leobright, Ruminous, Novacore, and a Leviathan. Eddy, Larva Cell, Tuca, Toxic Swarm, Rhino, Soul Stalks, Paramel, Bear Pog, Argo, Terralis. Alright. Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvashine, Plucky, Painolence, Nomodile, Leobright, Ruminous, Hollow Flare Mine, and Cyclovenom. Humburst, Sunbust, Eddy, Larva Cell, Baratuka, Toxic Swarm, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Novacore, Vapyro. Glimbet, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaroon, Soulbell, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Ash Rabbit, Illuminate. Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Trotora, Sundial, Fulgaris, Javelucan, Morfrost, Bat, Vesuviduga, Flormine. Rumalcol, Humbust, Eddy, Larvacell, Baratuka, Javelucan, Morfrost Bat, Pulsar, Full Art Celestleo again, and an Alolan. Can I get the full arts that I would love to have? Like the staples, please? That'd be awesome to have my staple ones. Yeah, 2 more boxes to get those. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Nomodile, Leobright, Ruminous, Philipros, Vapyro. Eddy, Larvacell, Baratuka, Toxic Swarm, Rhynymph, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Crundile, Terralis. Boltuga, Babib, Funguide, Rumalcol, Humbust, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Cryo, Alolan. Eddy, Larvacell, Tuca, Toxic Swarm, Rhynnymph, First Light, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Dense Fog, Scepter. A lot of nothing so far, but we're making our way through. Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Totoro, Sundial, Javelucan, Bat, Pulsar, Ferrogeist, Leviathan. Plucky, Pinlance, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bib, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Rhinosect, Lycris. Totoro, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Bearbog, Scarecrow, Humburst, Broomlings, Leviathan. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Ruminous, Soul Stalks, Pheromouse, Rhinosect, Vapyro. Toxic Swarm, Rhynnymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Fulgaris, Javelucan, Morfrost Bat, Spectrus, and a Leviathan. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Javelucan, Morfrost Bat, Pulsar, Spectrus, and a Vapyro. Don't Poke, Follow, Trotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Humburst, Porcutide, Inicel, Crocodile, Zaptor. Don't Poke, Follow, Trotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Morphrost, Pulsar, Bow, Exaltus, Zepter. Lunar, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Hollow Nova Core again, and Illuminate. Is that like my third so far from this box? Yeah, it's my third so far. Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Verituka, Toxic Swarm, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Golden Fleece, Flaremoon. Toxic Swarm, Random, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, First Light, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Renosect, Zaptor. Normal Coal, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Tuca, Bat, Pulsar, Paulo, Cyclovenom, and Leviathan. Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peatgleam, Limero, Nomadial, Leobright, Luminous, Exaltus, Alun. Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Nomadial, Leobright, Ruminous, Exaltus, Alun. Peatgleam, Lumeru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvershine, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Lustragon, Teralis. Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Argo, Zaptor. Four. Somewhere I messed up. Oh well. Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Pheromel, Bear Bog, Scavel Coal, Valifros, Vapiro. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Domepoke, Follow, Jolucan, Bat, Pulsar, Tinsfog, Illuminate. Bloom, Domepoke, Follow, Trattora, Sundial, Rock, Nomadial, Leobright, Fairgeist, Illuminate. Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Panelance, Mudlet, Fulgaris, Jablucan, Morphrost, Exaltus, Alun. Final 3 packs of this box. Bloom, Poke, Follow, Trattora, Sundial, Jablucan, Bat, Pulsar, Heliolith, Nova Pyro. You've been playing that Wash 5e that I used? Oh yeah, did you get the cards you needed? And how are you feeling about it? I'm glad it's slowly growing on you. You can actually clips Warlord Leo and Log in chat. I don't know if they're still here. About my Wash 5e deck. It puts in the work. It puts in work. Peatgleam, Lumeru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvershine, Nomadial, Leobright, Ruminous, Argo, Teralis. I can see why you were hesitant about it. It's a lot of spear math. You have to understand that. Well, it's not too much spear math, but it can get confusing. Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peatgleam, Lumeru, Soulstalks, Pheromel, Bear Bog, Circle of the Sky, everyone's favorite Hollow, and an Alun. Did you use it last night in the casual? Yeah, I was confusing it for a second with one of my other decks. But yeah, no, the spear math is pretty simple. That's one of the only decks I have where the math is mostly 14 or however many spirits one is. The only thing that can be rough is the knowing when to expend or use the solar spirits. Right, anything in here that I would like to keep to the side? No, that should be everything. Alright, box topper time. In 3, 2, 1. Regular Celestial. Sag. Alright. 2 boxes remain. And then I'm done opening all my boxes of Kickstarter. It'll be a sad day, but we'll get there. While you're here, I did have a thought the other day of adding another artifact to the deck and taking out 2 of the Earth Spirits and putting in a Thunderbolt to Zeus. That way it gives it another attack buff, and then when you want to play defensively, that you just burn them turn by turn. Oh, everyone wanted to go against your competitive deck instead of your fun deck? That's no fun. Alright. Spirit to the side. Okay. Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Jotora, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Golden, and a Flare Mine. Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Beartuka, Toxiswarm, Porcutide, Inacell, Fulgaris, Dense Fog, Luminate. Mudlet, Boltuga, Bearbib, Funguide, Remocoal, Bear Bog, Scoutcoal, Humburst, Broomlings, Flare Mine. Don't Poke, Follow, Running Like a Necklace, and he coins Floy. Floy is a good option because it just busts up your guys to kind of make him less likely to die to like Cryoblast and whatnot. It's always an option. I've considered it. Don't Poke, Follow, Jotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Morphrost Bat, Pulsar, Bow, Ferrogeist, Leviathan. I don't necessarily think you need Necklace, but Necklace is a good option just in case. Sometimes I've always felt I needed a Necklace. I'm just curious what you would take out to fit that Necklace in. But like I was saying, I was talking about adding like a Thunderbolt to Zeus, but you could do a Necklace instead. Lumaru, Soulbell, Kathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Fulgaris, Jalucan, Morphrost, Hollow Flare Mine, and a Cryoblast. So T-Bolt to Zeus gives +2, and then when an Elestral equipped with this destroys an Elestral in battle, your opponent expends 1 spirit, and then if Zeus is enchanted on the field, your opponent expends 2 instead. Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place. Woo! Full art PTA. Oh boy. I think that completes my play set of PTAs. Of full arts. Woo! Great. That's awesome. And an Owloon. Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Kathmel, Corvishine, Scoutcoal, Humburst, Porcutide, Cryoblast, Lycanroc. Larvacell, Verituka, Toxiswarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Nomodile, Leobright, Ruminous, Vesuvituga, Pyro. Look at this pack. It's just, okay. Let's see what's in this pack that's really crippled. Rhine Nymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Dumppoke, Soulstalks, Bearmel, Bear Bog, Crundle, Tralis. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's just what it does is, I mean, if you get most of your artifacts up on the field, it's hard to get over it. So what your opponent just does is plays defensive the rest of the game. And then if you just equip Zeus to it, every time they're defensive, they still have to burn for 1. Voltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Romacole, Humbust, Vulgaris, Javalucan, Bat, Circle of the Sky, everyone's favorite Hollow, and Aloon. It was just a thought. I haven't attempted to see how it does or anything. Lumaru, Soulbell, Cuffmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Humburst, Porcutide, NSL, Spectrus, Tralis. Yeah, Bag of Wind on Waspivey is great. Anything that has built-in immunity for one of the runes, and then giving it the other, because Waspivey without Bag of Winds just easily gets popped by a Cryoblast, and Bag of Winds prevents that. Okay, yeah, test it out and see how it goes. Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, P-Gleam, Lumaru, Bow, First Light, Poison Tunic, Valiferos, Flurmine. There is another deck that I want to do something similar to the Waspivey deck with the artifacts, but I haven't attempted to build it yet. It's on my to-do list. I have a couple other things I have to do first. Larvacell, Baratuka, Toxic Swarm, Rhine Nymph, Temple, Porcutide, NSL, Vulgaris, Cryoblast, Zapdos. Larvacell, Tuca, Toxic Swarm, Rhine Nymph, Temple, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Faramel, Brumalings, Leviathan. Bear Bib, Fungud, Romacole, Humbust, Eddie, Rock, Nomodile, Leo Bright, Ranosect, Vapiro. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Dumppoke, Follow, Bow, First Light, Poison Tunic, Hollow Lustragon, and a Flurmine. Glimbat, Nebuleo, P-Gleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Rock and Hard Place, Nomodile, Leo Bright, Novacore, Flurmine. Bloom, Dumppoke, Follow, Jotaro, Sundial, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Nomodile, Cryspore, Zapdos. Lumaru, Soulbell, Cathmel, Corvishine, Plucky, Nomodile, Leo Bright, Ruminous, Cryoblast, Alwyn. Voltuga, Bear Bib, Fungide, Romacole, Humbust, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Faramel, Arclith, and a Tralis. Eddie, Larvacell, Baratuka, Toxic Swarm, Rhine Nymph, Rock, Nomodile, Leo Bright, Exaltus, Alwyn. Voltuga, Bear Bib, Fungide, Romacole, Humbust, First Light, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Ferrogeist, Luminate. Fungide, Romacole, Humbust, Eddie. That's a dark blue Eddie. I've seen darker though. Larvacell, Humburst, Porcupine, Intercell, Heliolith, and Illuminate. 3, 4, 6. Doctor Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Soulstocks, Pheromel, Bear Bog, Golden Fleece, Tyralis. Boltuga, Bearbib, Funguide, Remocoal, Humbust, Porcupine, Intercell, Fulgaris, Brontowisp, Papyro. Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Tratoro, Porcupine, Intercell, Fulgaris, Coastalith, Papyro. Plucky, Pandolence, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bearbib, Porcupine, Intercell, Fulgaris, Crayspore, Allen. Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvishine, Bear Bog, Scavacole, Humburst, Exaltus, Illuminate. Well, looks like my thumbnail for Shattered Star is complete, so that will probably be pushed out tomorrow. You did take Tectorus out of the deck? Okay. What'd you replace it with? Dodger Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Humburst, Porcupine, Intercell, Ferrogeist, Leviathan. Remocoal, Humbust, Spectrus, okay. Eddie, Larvacell, Beartuca, Pheromel, Bearbog, Scavacole, Galliferos, Papyro. But that is a flex spot? Yeah. I just liked having Tectorus in there, because if you have a decent board state, when you bring him out, he becomes more of a threat because of his attack stat than anything else is. So you bait out other things. But yeah, Spectrus makes sense too. Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Javelukin, Batform, Pulsar, Novacore, Tyratlis, Funguide, Remocoal, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Porcupine, Intercell, Fulgaris, Arclith, Alloon. Final 4 packs of this box, and then we'll be on to our final box. Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Soulstocks, Pheromel, Bear Bog, Vesuvituga, Papyro. Yeah! And it's even rougher for your opponent if they're on Earth as well. Because if they're on Earth with you, then Tectorus just becomes even more with it. That's what happened in one of my matches in one of the side events in Dallas. My opponent was playing an Earth deck, and he had a Demeter out on the field, which easily buffed my guy, and then I gave him a Scythe. And then he just kept healing 2 Spirits because of Scythe's effect of Demeter being enchanted. And then my Tectoruses were just massive. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Rock, Nomodile, Leobrite, Astrabbit, Leviathan. Everyone's messaging me. Alright. Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvishine, Scavacole, Humburst, Porcupine, Dense Fog, Leviathan. Funguide, Remocoal, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Nomodile, Cryoblast, Zeppler. Alright. And then Box Hopper in 3, 2, 1. Regular Ferrogeist. Alright. Can't be mad. I will obviously set the full art PTA off to the side because that completes my play set of full art PTAs. Now my decks can be blinged out with a full PTA when I rotate through decks. Okay. Any stellars yet? So, you weren't here, I don't think, Kubalo. But, so, I started off with the stream with opening a box from base set, Frostfall, and Daybreak for my, box battle with stellarchristophe, which we'll be doing in the coming days, I'm sure. And then, in my Frostfall box, I pulled a Stellar Chivalror and a Stellar Findust in the same box. Because I only opened one box of each. And then in my one box of Daybreak that I opened for stellarchristophe, I got a Reverse Stellar Plucky. And I posted those in Discord and stuff for photos and whatnot. I posted them on X, I posted them in my Discord. I posted them in stellarchristophe's. And then I posted it in the thing. Yeah, so Frostfall has that issue where if you pull a Stellar, you're likely to pull a second Stellar out of the box. Yeah, Frostfall is very weird. For example, like, I opened a couple boxes in Dallas of Frostfall, and in two boxes that I opened of Frostfall, I didn't pull a full art at all. So there's chances you don't get a full art. There's chances you don't get a Hollow Spirit. There's times where you'll get 6 or 7 of the same Hollow in Frostfall. Yeah. Frostfall is a crazy experience opening it. You know it's crazy because that's also the one set that no one has seen the Stellar Box Topper. We don't even think the Stellar Box Topper exists. In full art form, I should say. Because technically they printed it out in TP3 because no one has seen Stellar Christscorch. Box topper to the side. Peegleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Cafamel, Corvusshine, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell, Hollow Leviathan, and a Brimlynx. Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Trattora, Sundial, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell, Full Art Apollo, Vapyro. Do we know how many boxes were actually printed versus boxes out in circulation? I don't think we know that. But with the amount of boxes that should have been out, we should have at least seen at least one. If I remember correctly. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell, Cyclovenom, Vapyro. There we go. Corvusshine, Plucky, Pinlins, Mudlet, Voltuga, First Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Ash Rabbit, Lycris. Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Trattora, Sundial, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, second Reverse Stellar Plucky, and a Terralis. Let's go! Soulbell, Cafamel, Corvusshine, Plucky, Pandolins, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Chronodile, Lycris. You were here. You were. Congrats. Appreciate you. Sundial, Glimbet, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Lumaru, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Cryoblast, Zaptor. Mudlet, Voltuga, Baby, Fungi, Humburst, Porcutide, Anacell, Ash Rabbit, for mine. I think I now have a full playset of reverse stellar Pluckies. Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Bearmel, Bear Bog, Scavacole, Vesubatuga, Lycoris. I think I messed that up, but okay, we're here. Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Panolins, Mudlet, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstox, Cyclovenom, Alum. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Javelucan, Morfrost, Pulsar, Joltis, Alum. Kind of would have loved another serialized, but you know, I don't want to be too picky. There we go. Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvershine, Numenile, Leobright, Ruminous, Apollo, Alum. Funguide, Brumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Larvacell, Anocell, Fulgaris, Javelucan, Celestleo, Papyro. That's the first Celestleo that's not a full art that I pulled today. Out of all the boxes. That's kind of crazy. Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvershine, Plucky, Panolins, Morfrost, Pulsar, Bow, Novacore, Papyro. Brumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Larvacell, Baratuka, Anocell, Fulgaris, Javelucan, Rhinosect, Lycoris. Panolins, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bearbib, Funguide, Scavacole, Humburst, Porcutine, Cyclovenom, Zaptor. Don't Poke, Follow, Tratora, Sundial, Glimbat, Ruminous, Soulstox, Bearmel, Filiferous, Zaptor. Doxaswarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Rock, Nomadial, Leobright, Crocodile, Leviathan. Eddy, Larvacell, Baratuka, Toxaswarm, Rhinymph, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Holophosphocell, and Illuminate. Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Mudslide, Rock, Novadial, Arclith, Luminate. Boltuga, Bearbib, Funguide, Brumacole, Humbust, Mudslide, Rock, Nomadial, Ash Rabbit, Leviathan. Funguide, Brumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Larvacell, Bear Bog, Scavacole, Humburst, another Arclith, Lycoris. Don't Poke, Follow, Tratora, Sundial, Glimbat, Mudslide, Rock and Hard Place, Nomadial, Celestleo, Luminate. Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Calfmel, Bear Bog, Scavacole, Humburst, Kosalith, Leviathan. Glimbat, Nebuleo, Pigleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Bear Bog, Scavacole, Humburst, Crocodile, Teralis. Panolins, Mudlet, Boltuga, Bear Bib, Fun Guide, First Light, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Apollo, Toralis. Vertuga, Toxic Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Exaltus, Leviathan. Fun Guide, Rummel, Humbust, Eddie, Laracel, Pulsar, Bow, First Light, Ferrogeist, Papyro. Alright, we have 8 packs left. Larvacell, Vertuca, Toxic Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Frost, Pulsar, Bow, Vermalings, Papyro. Rummel, Humbust, Eddie, Larvacell, Vertuca, Humburst, Porcutide, Inocel, Crocodile, Lycris. Soulbell, Calfmel, Corvus-Shine, Plucky, Panolins, Bear Bog, Scavacole, Humburst, Arclith, Flaremine. Don't Poke, Follow, Trotora, Sundial, Glimbat, Javelucan, Bat, Pulsar, Halabronto, Toralis. Alright, final 4 packs. And then we are done opening all the Kickstarters. Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Piglium, Limaru, Javelucan, Bat, Pulsar, Cyclovenom, Zaptor. Bear Bib, Fun Guide, Rummel, Humbust, Eddie, Bear Bog, Scavacole, Humburst, Cyclovenom, Flaremine. Vertuga, Toxic Swarm, Rhinymph, Temple, Guardian, Poison Tunic, Mudslide, Rock, Crystspore, Leviathan. And then final pack. Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Fulgaris, Javelucan, Morphos Bat, Cycloblast, Zaptor. Alright, that's all my boxes. So altogether it was 24 boxes of Kickstarter that I have opened. And altogether, to end up, hold on, before I do that, let's check the box topper. In 3, 2, 1. Regular Celestial. Alright, that would have been really heavy if we ended off on out of 10. But we didn't. But we still ended on a good note. Okay. So, let me pull up the Apollo off to the side because I need that for one of my decks. And maybe the Water Spirit, I'm not sure. But the others can go in the box. Yeah. Okay. So, out of the multiple days of opening boxes, we ended up with 2 serialized stellars from the same box and 2 reverse stellars from 2 different boxes. Overall, I'm happy with my Kickstarter purchase. I made decent money back. So that'll be it for me. Tomorrow, the Shadow Stars video I've done will go live. It'll probably go live around 8 a.m., so be on the lookout for that. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe to be notified. I should be streaming again tomorrow if my package gets here. I don't know exactly which package I'm supposed to get, but I'm supposed to get a package at least from Elestrals tomorrow. Maybe. I know I'm supposed to get it from Elestrals, unless it's lying and playing catch up, because I did receive packages over the week that said they weren't delivered yet, so who knows, but I should be receiving my champion prizing relatively soon. So there's 2 Moonrise boxes from that I'm supposed to get. the booster packs, and I'll open those, and then that should be it. And then I do eventually want to do a live stream of Clash and do some ranked with that. But I might do that on Twitch and start streaming a little bit on Twitch, like once a week or something. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. It's just a thought. But I'm thirsty. I'm going to go chill before bed because I get up early for work. But I thank you all for being here once again. I am SorenPlays signing off. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye!